Home entertainment is back for the 2025-2026 Broadway season, and Wharton Center is opening with the highly anticipated musical, A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical.
Right. We'll find a century that don't ask no questions. Yeah. Hey. Child, you got a way to make me happy. She got the way to move me, cherry.
A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical, is a high-energy, exhilarating journey through the songs that define his career and the story that made him a star. HOMTV had the chance to sit down with the cast to talk about this sensational musical. Check out our exclusive interviews.
We've got things we gotta catch up on.
Because I play the doctor, and it's through our sessions that we take a look back on Neil's life, where he was when he wrote specific songs, why he wrote particular songs. So my character is pretty much the narrator, and the audience learns about Neil through the questions that I ask him. So I do a lot of open-ended questions, a lot of listening, and that's a real challenge for me as an actor because, you know, we want to talk, but in this one I'm doing a lot of active listening. So that's a new challenge for me, and I love it.
It goes into very, very deep water at the end of the show in terms of exploring Neil's psyche and his emotional state and his need to find himself again. And it's a very brave scene at the end that is, I think, pretty powerful. At least I hope it is. I know that the audiences are responding we get massive standing ovations every night. People are weeping and they're laughing and they're crying. It's probably the most rewarding show that I've ever had the opportunity to be in, ever.
Neil has never put out a book or a movie or anything. He was a pretty private guy. So you're getting the true, honest story of Neil Diamond's life. This is the way he wanted it to be told. And, you know, he was in our rehearsals. He was working hand in hand with the writing of this musical. So if you want to really know the true story of Neil, I mean, it's exactly the way it should be told.
And I think that the women that he loved and lost helped him to hone in on the elements of that life, of love, of loss, of loneliness, of triumph. And none of those things are experienced without sharing your life with another person.
Created in collaboration with Neil Diamond himself, A Beautiful Noise is an inspiring true story of how a kid from Brooklyn became one of America's most legendary rock icons. With over 120 million albums sold, timeless classics like America, Forever in Blue Jeans, and Sweet Caroline, inductions into both the Songwriters and Rock and Roll Halls of Fame, a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and sold-out concerts across the globe, Neil Diamond's story was destined for Broadway and now the road across America.
They should come and see this show, A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical, because it's Neil Diamond. And what I always say is, yes, for all of the fans, you are going to get the sequence, all of the hits, the big band, but then you're also going to get this beautiful, intimate, two-character play that talks about such an important thing, mental health, and that there is help if you want it.
This is one of the few shows that I've been in that I can unreservedly say, if you come to the show, you will have a great time. The music is amazing, the scenes are powerful, the cast is incredible, the band, the music, it all adds up to an extremely powerful, moving, rewarding night at the theater, and I think it does what theater is supposed to do. You know, there's a catharsis at the end. You know, Neil has to journey through a very powerful obstacle in order to get someplace, in order to find home again. So I think that the identification with that journey is universal. that everybody in the audience understands what's happening with that, and it deeply affects people of all generations, my generation and people who grew up with Neil Diamond, as well as younger generations.
It's so much fun. There's the ensemble is incredible. There's incredible dancing, singing. You get all the Neil Diamond hits, literally every single one, and one you get twice, which I'm sure you could guess which song that is. But also, like I said, if you don't know Neil, you're going to see, what an incredible songwriter is, because there will be many songs that you do know. And also, like I said, it's just an amazing, fun time. Every night that it ends, I've now done this show over 800 times, and everywhere I go, I see people at the end truly happy and kind of just having a great time with their family and their friends. So, yeah, come out and have a good time.
The world's a little divided right now, and for 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes really, including intermission, so the show goes by like that, everybody is feeling, it is a shared experience of joy, of happiness. People get up on their feet, they are singing along. We have ages from 7-year-olds where grandparents are bringing, or great-grandparents are bringing their great-grandchildren, introducing them to the music of Neil Diamond. So people are singing and dancing, and you walk out of that theater feeling lighter, feeling uplifted, feeling joy, looking at your, the person sitting next to you that you may not know, maybe you had an idea about, but by the end of the play, you're exchanging phone numbers saying, let's go get some coffee.
A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical, will continue playing at Wharton Center until Sunday, September 21st. Get your tickets now at whartoncenter.com. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for watching this episode of Home Entertainment.